Good morning and hi everyone. So today our presentation is about school improvement plan. The issue focus is low English language proficiency in a rural school. Before we start, I would like to introduce our group members which consist 6 persons, which is Angela May Justine, Patricia Narajan, Emilia Ellen, Rachel Chandijabong, Helvi Adelina, and Sylvester Laga Anak Sebarang. Hi everyone, I am Rachel Chandijabong. To begin our presentation, I would like to explain the background of the issue we are addressing. Low English language proficiency is a common challenge in many rural schools across Malaysia. Students in these areas often have limited exposure to English outside the classroom. On top of that, they may lack confidence and receive little support at home when trying to use or practice the language. Because of this, many students struggle to develop strong English skills, which can negatively affect their academic performance and limit their future opportunities. So, the purpose of our school improvement plan is to introduce practical and inclusive strategies to help rural students improve their English proficiency in a way that is engaging, meaningful, and suitable for their environment.
Good morning everyone. My point is about low English language proficiency in rural school. The issue of low English language proficiency among students in rural school is a major challenge in our education system. This issue is not just academic in nature but is also influenced by various sociological factors. Firstly, in terms of socio-economic background, many students come from low-income families. They have limited access to learning resources such as books, internet, or tuition. In addition, their parents may not be able to help them due to a lack of English proficiency. The second my point is the language used daily at home and in the community is mostly the mother tongue. This reduces students' exposure to English in natural, everyday setting. Thirdly, from the community perspective, as you know, English is sometimes not seen as important when students don't see the connection between learning English and their future. Their motivation is improved quicker. Apart of that, the quality of teaching and lack of facility are also contributing factor. Teacher may not receive updated training and school may lack proper facility such as language lab or educational technology. As a result, the impact on students is significant. They lost confidence, their performance drop, and their future opportunity become limited. This widens the gap between urban and rural students. Therefore, the solution must be holistic, involving not just the school but also parents and the wider community. We must create a supportive environment that empower our students to learn English effectively. That's all from me. Thank you.
Very good morning, and I'm Angela May Justine, and I will be taking of strategy 1, which is community-based English language mentorship program. So as the highlighted information that we need to know is for this community-based English language information program, its pressing challenge in rural Malaysia school is the lack of English language proficiency among the students. Why this is need to be getting attention, because it's gonna affect their academic performance and also for their future opportunities in education and also for their future career perspective among the students. And we need to provide and prepare strategies that focus on informal, low-pressure speaking and listening season, which is need to be in a face-to-face, or it also can be in a virtual platform like Google Meet, Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Webex, and many more. So it can build student confidence in using English in everyday context, especially in speaking purpose. So the focus for number 1 in this strategy is we need to pair students with local volunteer from any universities that been volunteer or want to be involved in this strategy or in this program. So this kind of student, and they will be weekly conversation practice, and it will be fostering meaningful relationship with mentors. So they can gain more experience, more adaptability with their communication skill and confidence while they are building a relationship with the volunteer from the another university. And the second focus is focus on speaking and listening skill in informal settings. Why this is mentioned in informal settings? Because the mentorships provide a careful healthy environment which the student can develop language skill through guided dialogue and pair modeling. And the third focus is using WhatsApp or Google Meet for virtual season. We can admit and we also need to accept that we are going to face many barriers, especially in time, because not every student is free. So they can change and provide a new and flexible platform such as WhatsApp, Google Meet, Webex, Zoom, and also Microsoft Teams, so that the mentorship model helps to bridge and make the gap is not too visible. And by offering personalized language practice and social enforcement. And the last one is the program like Project Real in Sabah have demonstrated success in improving English proficiency through community partnerships like book donation and immersive activity. So I want to highlight that this community-based English language mentorship program really need to be putting attention and also focus, so that many students who have this lack of and weakness in speaking and listening proficiency, they can improve well.
Now, I will present our second strategy, which is called English Immersion Week. This strategy is designed to immerse students in an English-rich environment throughout the school. Our main objective is to expose students to English consistently by creating a school-wide English-speaking environment. The goal is to improve students' confidence, fluency, and interest in using English, not just during English lessons, but in their daily lives as well. To achieve this, we have outlined several key activities. First, we will have an English assembly with storytelling, speeches, and performances all in English. Next, we will implement English-only zones in specific areas of the school where only English is allowed to be spoken. Then, we will organize language games like spelling bees, word hunts, and Scrabble tournaments to make learning fun. There will also be drama and role-play competitions such as skits and debates to encourage public speaking. Reading corners will be set up for group reading and storytelling sessions. Next one is host a movie day with English films, followed by post-viewing discussions. And finally, have a daily challenges like tongue twisters, idioms of the day, and vocabulary quizzes to keep students engaged. We expect several positive outcomes from this strategy. First, improve speaking and listening skills. Second, higher confidence among students when using English. Third, a more positive language learning culture across the school. And the fourth one is an increase students' engagement and participation. So for the next point is to monitor and evaluate the success of this strategy. The first one is observe students' participation and language use throughout the week. The second one is collect feedback from both students and teachers. The third one is display student work such as posters, journals, and scripts. And the last one, compare students' confidence levels in using English before and after the immersion week. In short, English Immersion Week is an exciting and interactive way to make English part of everyday school life. By surrounding students with English in different fun and meaningful ways, we hope to build their confidence and motivation to use the language. Thank you, that's all from me.
Hello, good morning. My name is Helby. Now I will present Strategy 3, the Teacher Capacity Building Workshop. The main goals of this strategy is to help teachers improve their English teaching skill through training and support. In many rural schools, teachers may not have strong background in English or they are not familiar with the latest teaching method. This affects how students learn and understand the language. To address this, we propose a series of workshops for teachers. This workshop will include 5 main components. First, we focus on modern teaching approaches such as task-based learning and communicative language teaching, which make lessons more interactive. Second, we introduce technology tools like Kahoot, Duolingo, and Padlet to make learning more fun and effective. Third, we'll help teachers with assessment skills, including how to create better English tests and how to give useful feedback to students. Fourth, we create a space for peer collaboration where teachers can share ideas, plan lessons together, and learn from one another. And lastly, we provide follow-up support through monthly online check-in, a dedicated Telegram group for resources sharing guidance. The expected outcome of this strategy include more confident and skilled teacher, more engaging and effective English lesson, and better English result for students in the long term. That's all from me. Thank you.
And for the implementation plan, so the schools or institution and management also need to provide an implementation plan so that they can make this strategy and this program become more smooth and make more organized. So in this implementation plan, we can highlight that we need to put a strategy. There are 3 strategies. So the first one is the mentorship program, immersion week, and teacher workshop. So the stakeholders will include and consist of teachers, students in university, parents, and also some of the strategy need to include all staff, community, and parents. And there are certain stakeholders also like school admin, internal trainers, and also parents need to be involved actively in this strategy to make this strategy show as a result. So the timeline for the mentorship program is term 1, and for the immersion week, mid-term, and for the teacher workshop, it can be monthly. So we can deny that this implementation plan also have challenge. So the stakeholders and teacher, management, and staff or the related trainers need to equip and prepare for the solution. For example, for the strategy in mentorship program, they're gonna face internal access challenge. So they need to provide solution to overcome this problem during the mentorship program. And for the immersion week, they also gonna face the low participation barrier. So they need to find a way how to link and how to make this program getting more attention. And for the last one, the teacher workshop, so the challenge that they might be focused and facing is the scheduling conflicts, because many trainers, students, also parents and university students going to have a conflict or clash time schedule. So they need to provide and try to find the related and the most effective time for them and as the majority flexible time so that they can be in a season which they are able to be in that program. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Today I want to talk about the assessment and evaluation. First of all, evaluation objective, which is measure improvement in student English language proficiency. This is because this checks whether the student reading, writing, speaking, and listening skills have improved after the intervention. Number 2, assess the effectiveness of each intervention strategy. This helps determine which strategy, mentorship, immersion week, workshop, work best and why. Identify areas for refinement and scalability. If something didn't work well or work better than expected, this evaluation helps improve future version of the program. Ensure stakeholder satisfaction and engagement. Stakeholder include students, teachers, parents, and the community. Their feedback ensure the program meets their expectation and needs. Secondly, evaluation tools and methods. Baseline and post-intervention assessment. Standardized tests are used before the program starts, baseline and after it ends to compare results. This show academic growth. Formative assessment, regular small-scale tests like quiz, writing tasks, or speaking activities help monitor ongoing progress. Qualitative feedback, survey and reflection from students, teachers, and parents offer insight attitudes, confidence, and learning experience. Observation, observer will visit classroom and activities to see how well students and teachers are using English and engaging in activities. Number 4, monitoring participation. Attendance sheets and checklists help track who is actively involved in each activities. Mentorship session, immersion week. Thirdly, key performance indicators. 15% increase in English test score, a clear academic goal that show growth in proficiency. 90 student participation in immersion week show high engagement, which is critical for language practice. 85% teacher satisfaction with workshop indicates professional development, effectiveness, and buy-in. Improve oral and written communication in class. Qualitative evidence from teachers, observation, and student work. Last but not least, reporting and feedback loop. Quarterly reports to school leadership and community keeps everyone updated and accountable. Evaluation result from future planning. You use the findings to improve or expand the program in the next cycle. Data-driven decision for scalability. If the program works, the school or district can apply it to other school or grade level. Thank you. That's all from me.
Good morning. So now I will talk about reflection. Working on this school improvement plan has been an eye-opening and meaningful experience for all of us. Throughout the process, we realized that addressing English language proficiently is a rural school not just about introducing new programs, but about creating a supportive and inspiring learning environment where students feel motivated to learn. We learn the importance of involving the whole community, from parents to local volunteers, in encouraging students to practice and appreciate the language. Next, through designing the mentorship programs, English Immersion Week, and teacher workshop, we become more aware of the need for a creative, engaging, and practical approach to overcome language barriers. We also understood that teachers play a vital role as facilitators and role models, and supporting the growth directly impacts student success. This project taught us that collaboration, patience, and consistent effort are crucial for long-term improvement. And the last one, working on this plan strengthen our skill in teamwork, problem solving, and critical thinking. This reminded us that every student, regardless of their background, deserves equal opportunities to excel and feel confident in their abilities. Overall, this experience has inspired us to think more deeply about our future roles as educators and to continue finding ways to make learning meaningful and inclusive for all. Moving to the conclusion, effort to improve English language proficiency in this rural school through comprehensive and carefully planned strategies are essential to creating a more supportive, inclusive, and effective learning environment. The implementation of community-based mentorship programs, English Immersion Week, and teachers training workshops can help students gain confidence and develop a stronger interest in the language. Beyond improving academic achievement, better English skills can also open wider opportunities for students in the future, especially in an increasingly competitive global context. The success of these strategies largely depends on the collaboration and commitments of all stakeholders, including teachers, parents, and the local community, who play a crucial role as educational partners. Overall, this initiative not only address language proficiency issues, but also contribute to building a more harmonious, competitive, and empowering school climate. In line with the vision of nurturing well-rounded and globally prepared students. That's all from me. Thank you.